What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and today we're going to be talking about something pretty crazy and pretty unexpected that happened recently. At least something that I didn't expect was going to happen. I don't think a lot of other people expected as well. But mostly in this video, we're just going to be catching up with Paris. This news, this unexpected event I'm talking about does involve the Paris Hollow stickers, which have obviously been a big topic of debate and conversation and just big topic of news over the past couple of months in the CS investing community. They're going to continue to be so for the foreseeable future because, one, the Paris sale still hasn't ended. You know, I am kind of on the train of I think that the Paris sale will end probably when CS2 full releases at this point because right now, obviously, like all the Paris stuff is in CSGO, but it's not in CS2. So once CS2 just kind of fully overtakes CSGO, I'm sure that's when it'll wipe out. I don't think they're going to like remove it from CSGO without CS2 fully coming in. So I don't know. I assume we're going to have the Paris sale for a couple more weeks, but the Paris sale is still going on. But obviously, even after the sale ends, it's going to continue to be a story for the next like 6-ish months as people have to then see how the stickers and how the capsules and how everything actually performs and what kind of returns they get. And, you know, if stuff goes good, that's going to be a story. If stuff goes bad, that's going to be a story. How much money people make, lose, all that stuff. So this will continue to be a big deal, but we're definitely getting towards the end of the sale. So I just want to check in overall, see how things are going, give some of my new updated thoughts and opinions, and talk about some of the interesting things that have happened. But first, just want to make a quick plug for my cash trading business. Obviously, I have begun cash trading for the past couple weeks now. Things have been going very, very well. I have plenty of funds to be buying and selling any kind of CSGO skins, items, stickers, whatever that you are looking to turn into cash, crypto, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo balance, whatever, safely, effectively, and efficiently. Obviously, you know, no one really wants to get Steam balance for a lot of their items. People want to get actual money, but oftentimes that can be scary. You can get scammed, there can be risk involved, all that stuff. So if you come to me, I can, you know, obviously help you do so in a safe way where you have no chance of getting scammed. And it's great. Hopefully at the end of the day, everyone will be happy. Hit me up on Twitter at I_am_germ. Best way to reach me. And maybe we can get a deal done. With that being said, let's get right into this. Let me see which tab I got here. Here are the Paris stickers. So running through the Paris Hollow prices at this point, obviously we've been tracking and monitoring these a lot on this channel recently. My cat is like knocking everything off my desk right now. I'm trying to avoid disaster while recording this video. Some interesting things to note here that I see going on. I actually haven't looked at these too in depth the last couple of days. I see here that the BNE, Bad News Eagles, obviously is above $1. There's definitely been times where it's been under $1. There's been times where Mongols is under $1 as well. So those are both doing okay. But a lot of Paris stickers have seen nice little run-ups. You know, we can check out the esports fire graph real quick and see how Paris has been doing recently. I'm just going to get my cat off the desk before anything too crazy happens. We can see the Paris graph here to see how things have been doing the last couple of days. I haven't looked at this. And Paris has actually gone down a little bit recently, but Mongols has remained relatively solid. It didn't really get the big run-up when the run-up happened. It hasn't really gotten a run down. Obviously, Mongols one of the cheaper, less desirable stickers. It's also high quantity, so, you know, do with that what you will. But something interesting, it does look like Greyhound has actually moved up a little bit because I believe Greyhound and Mongols were right next to each other with Ninjas and Pajamas up here. So Greyhound has moved up a spot, it seems, with Ninjas and Pajamas moving down a spot as well. Also, the OG Hollow, this one definitely used to be higher up, and it has fallen down a little bit as well with Fours and Into the Breach passing it up. Fours also looks like it has passed Into the Breach as well. I do believe Into the Breach was higher than it before. I haven't really seen Fours above $3, so I want to check out its graph real quick because I'm sure it's been on a little bit of a run up. Yeah, Fours has definitely been doing pretty well over the past couple of days. I don't know what is going on with this cat, but it just needs to be in the video right now. Fours has gone from about 243 to 324 in just a couple of days. So Fours doing very, very good as one of these like small red stickers competing with like Into the Breach and stuff like that. I see Monty is now on the first page, meaning it has dropped a couple of spots. So definitely going to be curious to see what has passed it up. Now it's on the second page. So Monty and some other sticker are just kind of vying for the spot with each other. I want to try and find out what it is. Okay, Heroic and Monty kind of going back and forth. Heroic at 357 is kind of interesting. I know Heroic's been at $3 for a lot of the time because I believe my overall cost basis is around $3. If we look here, yeah, Heroic was around $3 for a while and now is up to like 360. So Heroic's been doing okay. It hasn't been doing insane, but it definitely hasn't been doing like poorly either, I wouldn't say. If we go on to the second page, there's definitely going to be some interesting stuff here. We have Fluxo sitting around 556, kind of been pretty stagnant. Pain, I know at one time was in the top 4, but it's kind of fallen now to 5.6, the 7th most expensive Paris Hollow, so Pain hasn't been doing that crazy lately. Fnatic has definitely gone from a big rise up to around $5 to where it is now at around $7, which I think a lot of people maybe wouldn't expect as much. Here you can see the graph for Fnatic has been pretty crazy. You know, like I said, it was at $5 back here, then it goes like $5.50, and then it goes up to like $6, ran all the way up to close to $8 here for a little bit, $7.60, but now it's been staying around $7. So Fnatic has seen a big run up. I know a lot of people think there's maybe some manipulation or artificial buying and stuff going on with Fnatic, but Fnatic has definitely been good. It's been one of my favorites from the whole thing. But as we get into the last page, this is where things start to get, I think, the craziest. I know I've covered in previous videos the crazy run-up of Gamer Legion, how it has been so insane. Definitely one of the big winners as of late. People seem to be really loving the sticker. Back here is about $6.50. Now it's ran all the way up to like $9.50 in that type of range. The Gamer Legion sticker's been doing very well. Who knows how well it's going to do after the sale ends, if it's going to be one of the biggest winners ROI-wise from Paris or whatever, who knows for sure. But the biggest news from this whole thing, why I was getting a lot of people messaging me and why I wanted to make this video in the first place, is the Furia Hollow. Now, right now, you can see Mouse is still the most expensive Paris sticker, but you can see that Mouse and Furia are actually very close to each other. And for some short times, Furia has actually passed Mouse to be the most expensive Paris sticker. Now, like I said, that is not the case right now. I want to close out of some of these tabs so I don't have a million tabs open. But for some points in time, Furia did pass up Mouse, which I think was pretty unexpected, and I don't think a lot of people thought was going to happen, especially not during the sale, especially not this early. We can see here Furia was like $12, it went up to about $14, and now it's all the way up to $16.50, while the Mouse sticker, I believe, has been pretty flat. You know, this is for the past month for Mouse. It has not really had any of these crazy ups or downs. You know, this was $18 a month ago, and now it's at around $17. So the Mouse has been pretty flat, if not down, while Furia, Gamer Legion, Fnatic, some of these other stickers have been absolutely killing it and really moving up as the sale has gone on. Now, I think this could be for a couple reasons. Obviously, I've said it time and time again that the biggest problem with the Mouse in Paris is that it's pretty much a copy of the Stockholm Mouse. It looks almost exactly the same. It's the same logo. It's a red Mouse logo. It looks the same. It doesn't have different colors. Maybe it has a little bit different shine. Maybe it's got a little bit more yellow instead of white or whatever, but it's pretty much one-to-one, and that is absolutely going to compete with each other. And Mouse has had so much hype, and obviously we saw the insane gains from the Mouse Stockholm and all this stuff. And people know about that. People know how good Mouse is. People know how crazy it was. And that's going to get more people buying into it and more people wanting to take advantage of those gains, which is going to raise the price, which is going to eat into the ROI because, you know, there is going to be some level of natural demand for the sticker for crafts and people that like it. There's going to be some level of just, hey, Paris investors or Mouse investors or whatever. But then there's going to be even more people that are jumping in to try and get those crazy, insane Mouse Stockholm gains. And again, the more people you have buying in to, you know, eventually sell for a higher price, the more competition you have and the less gains you're going to overall get, whereas Furia has kind of flown under the radar, and Furia is also a very cool sticker that a lot of people like, and it's always a popular one, but this Paris Furia isn't a one-to-one copy. It's not a carbon cutout. You can see that we have the Antwerp 2022 right here, and we have the Stockholm 2021 where, you know, this Antwerp one looks a lot different. Yes, it's black, and it's got some of the blue in it. It's got some of these white lines. You know, it's crazy. Some people say the Antwerp is their favorite. And then you also have the Stockholm here, which is just like mostly black. So obviously the Paris one being the fully blue. Yes, it is the exact same logo, but it's a totally different color. It's totally unique. It's totally different. And obviously, earlier on in the Paris sale, we had the Mouse and Apex kind of going back and forth for 1 and 2, and Apex was getting so much hype on social media from so many YouTubers, Twitter, Reddit, all this stuff. But now Furia has kind of left it in the dust, and Furia is now the one competing back and forth with this Mouse. And not only has Furia been doing good during the sale, but I think Furia has more good, strong fundamentals and more aspects to it that could help it perform ROI-wise better going forward into the future. So I know Mouse has been the huge juggernaut and had all the hype and all the attention, but all of a sudden Furia is making a real case to potentially be the top dog of Paris. And that was really crazy to me because I've been saying that I don't think Mouse is going to be the #1 sticker ROI supply-wise. I do not think Mouse is going to be, some insane investment during Paris like it was during Stockholm or anything like that. But I haven't been saying that I don't think Mouse is going to be the most expensive sticker from Paris. And that's two different things. Being the most expensive and being the best investment are two totally different things. And maybe Miles wasn't always going to be the most expensive sticker, but I definitely didn't think a sticker like Furia was going to be competing with it this early and passing it up this early. Now, obviously, we'll have to wait and see what happens over the next couple months. But once this happened, I got a couple tweets and a couple YouTube comments saying, "Oh, Furia flipped Miles and all this stuff." It was a big deal because people were pretty surprised. And yeah, I don't know. People definitely need to be giving a little bit more love and respect to the Furia Paris Hollow, I think, because it's really going to give this Mouse Hollow a run for its money. And it's just another sign that, hey, I don't think the Mouse Hollow is all that great. I don't love that it's a copy of Stockholm. And you can see that some of the stickers that aren't copies of previous stickers, like Gamer Legion, like this Furia, they're actually doing quite well, while Mouse is actually down over the last month. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I just want to get this news and this update out to you guys that, yes, there is a potential new top dog of the Paris market. Yes, right now, Mouse is ahead of it. But again, over the past couple weeks, there have been times where the Furia Hollow has actually passed it to be in first place. And just taking a look at the Paris market overall before the sale most likely ends very, very soon. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.